All right, testing. One, two, three. Is this thing on? What up, what up, what up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to our very first episode of the 5D Club. We spent about 5 minutes talking about TV shows, movies, any types of entertainment, and recapping a lot of those things. So, yeah, first episode, we have Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 1. Obviously, spoilers if you haven't watched it. Go watch it and come back to this video. In the introduction to this episode, we see Jinwoo going to see his sister Jinna's teacher to kind of let him know that she's doing really good in school and that the teacher really wants him to kind of make sure that she stays the course and gets all of her schooling that she needs necessary, and that if she ever does awaken, kind of like him, that she doesn't become a hunter because she's got, a bright future ahead of her. One of the other things that the teacher actually really wanted to see Jinwoo do was to actually go and talk to Jinna's classmate Song Yi and kind of convince her to come back to school, and that because she's an E rank hunter, that she is pretty dangerous for her. So the teacher wants Jinwoo to kind of convince her to kind of get off from that course. Jinwoo kind of agrees, but is going to do about it his own way. He eventually picks up Sung Yi and tells her that they're going to go on I think it's a C rank dungeon. I can't really remember, but I think it's a C rank dungeon, and it's headed by the White Tiger Guild. Song Min, actually from the White Tiger Guild, we saw him trying to recruit Jinwoo in a previous episode. Invites him to come along with the person who's going to be heading up this hunter that's going to be heading up this dungeon raid. His name is Kim Chul. He's an A rank hunter for the White Tiger Guild, and he's very reluctant to have a couple of E ranks join his quest, but reluctantly lets them come along. And as soon as they get into the dungeon, into the gate, bam, Jinwoo's spidey senses start tingling, and he realizes that something's wrong. And eventually the gate turns into a red gate. And what we learn about red gates now are these special types of gates that you cannot leave until you beat the boss or there's a dungeon crack. Essentially, the entire party gets transferred to this Winter Wonderland scope, where Winter Wonderlandscape, excuse me, where they immediately get attacked by ice elves. The ice elves take out a couple of the hunters in the group, and Jinwoo is able to save Song Yi. And what I thought was a kind of a brotherly moment, brotherly moment. But I think there's a lot of debate on that on social media. So we'll come back to that later. Anyways, after they get attacked, Kim Chul basically wants to split up the group. He doesn't want the high-ranked hunters to be, straddled or hampered down by the low-ranked hunters that are in the party. So he basically says, hey, all the high-ranked hunters will go onto this path, and then all the low-ranked, you guys can go out into the forest. Jinwoo agrees. He's like, whatever, I'm in E rank, but I'm better than you anyway, so he decides that, yeah, that's fine. And then one of the B ranked in Kim Chul's group, Heejin, she actually wants to go with Jinwoo because during the ambush by the ice elves, she realized something about him. And, the title of the episode is You're Not Really E ranked, Are You? Kind of foreshadowing that, hey, she realizes that he may have undergone a second awakening, or that he's actually stronger than he's letting on. So they go off into the forest, and Kim Chul's group goes onto the path, and they both fight ice bears. They take them down in different ways. And what I thought was probably the best moment of the entire episode, when Jinwoo decides to, resurrect his army. I totally forgot that he was a necromancer. It's been a couple months since I had watched the anime, season 1, and I thought it was pretty hype that, he was able to bring up his summons and kind of take out the ice bears that way. And so then we see Kim Chul get attacked by the Ice Elves after they defeat the Ice Bears on the path, because I think Jinwoo was already thinking ahead that the path looked man-made or, you know, human-like made, that it was probably going to be the path where they're going to run into the Ice Elves, so he didn't want to go onto it. And so we see that the Ice Elves basically ambush Kim Chul and his group, and everybody dies. Kim Chul is the only one that survives, but he just takes off running, scared. And at this moment, we see the Ice Elf boss kind of show themselves, and what we think is going to be, you know, a coming to the head, a meeting of the minds, a battle in the next episode. So I think that's really about it for episode 1 of season 2. I really enjoyed it. It was cool to get to see Jinwoo back in action. You know, the thing I really like about this series, because I'm a gamer, I'm a nerd, it was nice to kind of, I really kind of like them intertwining the gaming related aspects of the show, and him actually leveling up and all those stuff, because I play a lot of RPGs, ARPGs, and things like that. So it's kind of fun to see that stuff. So yeah, I think that's it. So if you liked the video, don't forget to follow, like it, comment, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Any discussion points, things you didn't like about the episode, and yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.